Okay, so welcome back. So this is a continuation of what I started, case study 6. So in this bit, I said we're going to go directly live to see how we can move the data from different reporting sections. What I mean, different reporting sections where we're getting, where we need the report from. In this scenario, from one, two, three different sections: government and public section, financial and currency, and space and science. So these are all the API URL that we're going to be using for different sections. So how do we do it? We go straight into our application. This is it here. Ensure you are connected. Ensure your tables are all loaded. If you don't know how to do this and you're just joining the video for the first time, kindly go back to our previous videos. You will definitely see how I started it. I walked through how to connect your environment and also load your tables. Now, for this particular project, I just need to go to API Advanced. In API Advanced, it might just take you here. All you need to do is to come down slowly to this section where you see target Dataverse environment. Then come down here, select your environment, and we're going to keep put a staging name, but not at this moment. I just want to use this particular section for us to see the data coming in through the different, the different API URL. So I'm just going to make this one a little bit bigger so we see this clearly because we do need space. Now, for the first bit here, for this particular URL, I've copied it now. I hope this is bigger. Let me make it a little bit bigger. I think that is okay. So for this particular URL, it spans up till the end. I can see. All right. The first one is this. That's World Bank data, as you can see there. So I'm going to let me make this one a little bit smaller too. Yes. So for the government and public data, the first JSON URL there, the API call we want to make is for World Bank. So what's inside this data? We can view it really. Just come to your tab. Sometimes you click, put it there and enter. Look at the data. So much data. This is number one data they would like to bring into their project. Now let's have a look at number two there. That is number one. Number two, let's have a look at this. This is Open Data Power Systems. I'll go to the next tab there. I'll put it in. Let's see if there's data there. All right, it's a CSV data coming in. As you can see, is kind of trying to download the data on the top right here. If the data is large, it might take a while. Let's have a look. You see, oh my goodness, it's 254 megabytes of data. Let's see what it brings out. I wasn't expecting it's going to be this big, but okay, I think it's good. It's kind of a good example too. So let's see. It might take a while because the data is quite big. 254 megabyte. That is huge. I don't think Excel will be able to open. I'm wondering how many rows of data that will be for 250 something megabyte. Because Excel has, limitations. If it's above 1,026,000, I think it will not fit into Excel. So it will cut off some of the data. So I think 250 something megabyte of data is quite bigger than Excel to handle. So we're going to see just 1 million of data. As you can see, it's even my memory has gone off. All right, so I think it can. All right, it must have cut off some data out of it. But this is the data from that particular URL. Let me have a look. What's look? As you can see, count of data. Oh wow, this is a million data coming out. So I'm just going to close it because of resources on my system. But in case you have this is one I've showed you now how one of the data we are going to be using. Now that is for the government one. Um, I will view every one of them, but now we're just kind of going through them. The next bit is for the financial industry. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to use this URL and have a look at it. All right. I can see this is just the, no, I think everything didn't come in well. All right, I didn't copy that JSON, I think. JSON. All right, so let's have a look at again. All right, I didn't copy it well, but I think let's see where I made mistake. So I copied it well again. I put it into. All right, this is the data. As you can see, quite a lot is in JSON format. You can click. It's quite. Let's see. I can click on this bit here to make it a JSON format. As you can see, it's quite lengthy. This is one of the data I'll be pulling in. And for the World Bank that I did before, you can click also here and you can see it's now in the JSON pretty view format. Fine, so that's that. Now let's go to the next one. This is now, let's see, this is the next API call here that we have. Let's view the data. Also a big data here with lots of numbers going on. All right, let's have a look. Now we'll finish this financial and currency. Let's go to the space. For the space, let's see, I think where am I having duplication here? Let's take the first one. All right, this is it. Let's put it here if we'll see it. All right, we can see, yep, there is data. As you can see, they want to also fetch this data. Then let's see the second one. All right, then that's not it. Let's copy the total data. All right, that's it. And this is it. Lots of data. This is what we want to ingest again. As you can see, this is quite a big project. It could be monthly. You want to ingest data like this from different reporting sections. As you can see, there's data also here. And the third one, the last one here from space and sciences. Let me put it here. And this is it. So that's the JSON form. This is from NASA. This is the data. Now, I'm just going to close every single one down because of resources on my computer. So I have enough space to power up whatever I want to run next. All right, so we're back in our application. I just want to make sure I'm still connected well. I'm still connected. I go back to API, my API Advanced tab. And in this place now, I already have scripts I'll be running. So we view the data, the same data I showed you on the tabs. I'll come here now, put it in. And this, the first one is from the World Bank. And once you paste your data here, all you need to do is to click Run Script, right? I might just keep all this tab clicked. I'll click on Run Script. As you can see, it has brought out the data for you to see in a better form than what I showed you just using the URL in a tab, in the browser tab. You can download it as CSV, as Excel or JSON format, is all yours, or ingest now into Dataverse directly how it is now. But I'm not going to use this way. I'm going to put timer for it to ingest one after the other, and that will save you time. So for now, we're just inspecting every single one of them. As you can see, this is the data. The next bit here, I'll be fast now. I'm going to clear this one away. I'm putting the next data. As you can see, this is now the next one. I'm going to run it. This is the data coming there. I've limited it now, as you can see, to return 2. I can increase it to like 10 and see, you can see there's more data now, 10 data coming in. All right, that is for the second one. For the third one, I'm going to get that now. I'm going to delete this script out from here and put the next one in. So this is coming from, from Power Plants EU. I'm running it now. I hope, yeah, I think it's limited. It might be very heavy and it will take some time. Fingers crossed we are going to see the data come out. All right, that's it. That was fast also. What do we have here? Lots of data coming in. I can see energy source level 1, renewable energy, and different parameters. Energy source, bioenergy, hydro, and the rest coming in. All right, these are public data you can see anywhere. So the next bit here, I'm inspecting the next data. Just this script, this is from the World Bank. I'll run it now and see. You can see this is what we have from the World Bank. This is the data. They want also this data ingested. So this is a use case. It depends on how you want to use it. I'm just going to show you. Your use case could be, you know, just some data or all the data in a particular month from different sources. I hope this is kind of matching what you want. This is another data from another data point. I'm going to run it now and we have a look. All right, this is the data, different formats you can see. Um, that's done. The next bit now, another kind of data source. I'm going to put it in and run it now, and it's taking a while. Let's see what it will do after it. I have just after this one more. Okay, I'm not getting response from the particular website. So it can happen if the API call, if the API URL is wrong or they are down their website or whatever, you can have this kind of error. So I'm going to leave this away. I'm going to just push this out away. So that's why it's good to inspect the data first before you start ingesting it, because it could have issues. All right, so now we know one of our data that we're using has errors. Now, the last one now, this is it. I'm going to try this out. And this has data. So just cleaning what I have behind the scene now, so I can carry on. All right, so now we know we have data in this one, as you can see, coming out neat and fine. Perfect, good. So the next bit now, this is for us. I've showed you how we inspect the data. I've showed you how we can run the data. The next bit, how do we insert it into Microsoft Dynamics 365? Now, like I told you, all you need to do at this point, if you want this particular data to come in, is just to click this button, ingest into Dataverse. But that is what I kind of covered in the previous case study 5. But this is case study 6. We're handling large API calls. And I would like to show you how you can schedule all these different different API URL, report from different sources into Dynamics 365 in different times, different day, or different hour, anyhow you like it, it will work. So I'm going to stop this video here. In the next video, I'll go one step further, how we can schedule different APIs to be pulling in this data, as you can see here, and ingesting it effortlessly without you doing anything at different time intervals. All right, thank you. Bye bye.